let's get into a collective reading. I want to see whose mind you're on. So I'm hearing Billie Eilish, Birds of a Feather. I heard I Don't Know What I'm Crying For. We're going to see what's coming out for you. Keep an open mind, guys. If you need anything, check it out down below. Whose mind are you on? Give me like an overall for this dynamic. Okay. This could be a chaser and a runner dynamic, okay? This could be the kind of relationship where one of you or both of you are scared of being abandoned. So this is what I'm going to say. I think this could be the kind of relationship where you guys are scared of being abandoned, yet that's exactly what happens. They feel that you abandon them and you feel that they abandon you. That could be happening because you guys are mirroring your own wounds to one another and you guys are triggering it so it can be worked on and released. So you could be on someone's mind that you've been through a cycle with. You could see this person as the chaser, or they see you as the chaser. Someone here's a chaser, okay? So whose mind are you on? Now, if this is your relationship, I think you need to recognize that this relationship is taking place, no matter what kind of relationship it is, for you guys to do some deep introspection, okay? They want you to open up and really be spontaneous in your near future. Don't sit around waiting for this person to come and treat you the way that you want to be treated. Treat yourself like that, okay? That's what I'm saying. Be very spontaneous. Work on your own relationship with yourself, because this is what I'm saying. I'm saying that one of you is going to want to work on the relationship, and I'm saying that the other one is unavailable, okay? So even if they gave this their all, it wouldn't be enough to make you stay long term. And I think deep down you know that, but I think the fact that you're not getting what you want or they're not getting what they want is really making someone question, what was this for? Yeah, needing to accept that there's chemistry here, but that it could just be that, it could just be chemistry. Okay, so hold on a second. What does this person want to say to you? Wait, I want my other cards. Guys, if you ever want to check out my oracles, you can find them on Amazon and Etsy. Okay, so whose mind are you on? So you could be on someone's mind that's unavailable. It's like one, or maybe this is the chaser. One person wants to give this their all, and the other person is a game player. I try to play games with you, and I'm beating myself up for this because I played myself out of a good person. This relationship could have been destined, though. This relationship could have been the kind of relationship where it was brought into your life for, okay, so whoever's the chaser, okay, so resonate with what part you need to resonate with. This can go for cross watchers. You can switch, you can put that thing down, you can flip it, you can reverse it, whatever you need to do. I don't know why that song's coming up. Okay, anyways, the chaser needed to work on the fact that sometimes when we're chasing someone and begging them to love us, we're abandoning our own self. So whoever the chaser was, they needed to work on the relationship with their own self. Yeah, I want to work on this relationship and pour into it, but I'm not going to pour into it for my water and my love to go all over the floor because you don't have the decency to pick up a fucking cup. So whoever it was that was the chaser, that person needed to realize, okay, I'm scared of you abandoning me. I'm scared of you not seeing my worth, rejecting me, telling me I'm not enough. So I'm going to keep showing you why you should pick me. But whoever this chaser is, I think they're starting to realize, wait, every single time I showed up for you, I rejected myself. I abandoned myself because every single time I show up for you, my needs, my wants didn't matter, which is showing me that this relationship's not healthy for me. Now, the other person, aka the runner, is the one who's unavailable, is the one that has red flags, the one that's not able to give you what you need, what you want, what you deserve. Now, don't get it twisted. They were happy being with you. You guys had good times. They loved being around you, but they loved the way that you made them feel. And this person could have tried to play games with you, and that could have been the reason that you either quit dealing with them or you started seeing them through different eyes. Yeah, they could want your forgiveness. They could have lied to you. Ugh. What a messy, messy, messy person. Okay. What do they want to say to you? They could be hoping for your forgiveness. I miss the way that you would look at me. Since the separation, this person's realizing how amazing you are. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna tell you something. This person is a walk-in trauma. I don't mean it mean, but they are. They're unavailable. They're a drinker. They're a smoker. They could be a midnight toker. They have the tendency to try to fade memories away when they have regrets. Instead of going and apologizing or trying to fix something, they try to ignore it. They play games. They're a struggling soul. And I think some of you could have really tried to love someone who's a struggling soul. Now, this person misses you. They miss the way that you would look at them. They miss the way that you loved them. They miss how happy they felt when they were around you. I'm realizing I've been ignoring how I've been feeling for you. Ooh. This person could be finally realizing how special you are. So this is what it reminds me of. Have any of you ever had a parent or a family member that owned a home or owned a car way back when, and it was so special to them, but they sold it for whatever reason, whether it was children that they were having, they needed the money, maybe a family member passed, they needed the money. There's usually a reason we let something go. But then for the next 10, 20, 30 years, all you hear is that parent talking about that car that they had to sell when you were 5. That's kind of the energy I'm getting with this person. It's like if you were a car and not a human, you would have been the car that they would have sold. Yet they think about you all the time. They talk about you all the time. They wish that they could have it back. Why? Because when they think of you, they remember good times. They remember happy times. They remember how you chased them and gave and gave and gave, and you were constantly trying to work on the connection, work on the relationship. They remember how you were a team player. They remember how for you love was a verb, and it was like, you listen, you call me, you need me, I'm there. Okay, so what does this person want? Why are you on their mind? They're thinking a lot about the past and how they can make this fair, how they can make this right. I'm telling you, some of you, you might not know this, but somebody could want to come in. Okay, so trigger warning, I'm not trying to be rude, but it's kind of comical. It's an energy of you have the audacity to come back and ask for a second chance. Is this a joke? That's what I'm saying. It's like this person's looking back and remembering all of the good times you guys had. They don't remember the fights. They don't remember the arguments. They don't remember when you were a butt, when you were an ass. They don't remember any of that. They just remember all the good times. And there's a little bit of them that's like, maybe I can go back in and start a new beginning here. Give you everything I should have gave you before. But here's the thing. You see him as toxic. You see him as an F-boy, F-girl, good time, not a long time. The kind of person where they come in, tell you they're going to stay for a week, you wake up the next morning, they're gone. You don't really see that here. Now, what's interesting is in the past, you've seen them as a soulmate or a past life love. You could have seen them as someone where they brought your childlike energy out. You and this person could have done things you never thought you were going to do together. You could have been open to new emotional experiences and a new stable beginning here. But then this disappointed you. Yeah, you could have realized that this person was a manipulator. That they were the kind of person where they'd come in and they'd tell you what you want to hear. They'd feed you a promise. They'd feed you a dream. It's giving the energy of, we should build a life together. I think I'd love to be with you. And then the next thing you know, they're playing fucking games and there's more than just you involved. Or this could be the person who's going to say, I would never hurt you. I care about you so much. I'm going to take care of you. I'm not ever going to let you down. And then guess what they do? Party of one. Let down feel. Like, that's what I'm getting. It's like once you've seen the disappointment, you could never unsee it. They could be confused. They could be reflecting around the fact that they could have snuck away from something that they could now see you as something that they lied to and snuck away from. there's a part of them that's like, okay, I'd like to apologize, but I don't think apologizing is going to be enough. So can I be honest? Can I be real with you? I don't think this person knows how to fix it. If I'm going to be honest with you, I think this person wants to fix it, but it's kind of like, okay, I've done the damage. Let's use an example like burning down your home. Okay, well, if the kid accidentally did something, let's say one of you kids did something on accident and burnt down your damn home, it doesn't matter how much they want to fix it. It doesn't matter what they say now, how much they tell you that they're sorry, the house is burnt. That's what I'm saying here. It's kind of an energy of sorry isn't going to be enough. Me coming in with changed behavior, that's not going to be enough, because let's be honest, let's be real. The past is still there. The past is like a bruise that's never went away. How do you feel about this person? Okay, hold on a second now. You could feel like, Danielle, that's over. Don't even bring it up. Okay, I don't want to hear their name. I don't want to see their face. This person might come out of nowhere. This person might shock you when they reach out. For some of you, when this person reaches out to you, you're going to be shocked. Right now, you're going to write down below, Danielle, this person would never reach out to me. And when you get that text message or that phone call, you're probably going to drop your phone because you're going to be so shocked. Have any of you ever done that? Where someone you never in a million years thought would reach out to you and you're like, oh my God, look what the wind just drew in. Somebody's name could be Drew. That's what I'm saying, okay? So should you trust this person? Let's ask that. They're telling you to be open to the truth and the clarity that this person wants to bring in. It's like this person wants to do right by you. That doesn't mean that it's going to be enough. That doesn't mean that you want to accept it. But it's like this is going to be the moment where this person's trying. They're going to try to fix it. They're going to try to give truth and clarity. They're going to try to right their wrongs. Now, that doesn't mean that it's going to be possible. That doesn't mean that it's going to look in the way that you want it to look. But Spirit wants you to be open-minded, because there could be truth or wisdom that's going to come in from this communication that could be, I mean, some of you might like to know that this person sees you through amazing eyes. Because let's be honest, let's be real. This person sees you as a team player. When this person comes in, they're going to tell you, I want you to know that I wasn't with you, not because you weren't worth being with. It isn't because you weren't wife material or husband material. It's because I'm a fucking mess. Something's wrong with me. That's going to be this person's energy. And I think for some of you, it's going to be kind of nice to hear, oh, you didn't cheat on me or fuck me over because you didn't value me or that you hated me, you wanted to humble me. You did it because you're broken on the inside, and that brokenness, that chaos that you're feeling on the inside is projecting in your outer world. That makes sense. That's what I'm saying here. So they're saying don't really be open to giving someone a brand new beginning unless that's what you want. Do be open to hearing them out. Do be open to saying, oh, okay, I get it. They could even tell you that they now see what teamwork needs. So it's easy to say that you're a team player until you're in the middle of having to be a team player. It's easy to say, yeah, me and so-and-so work well together, until you and so-and-so need to work well together. That's what I'm saying. And it's like you might hear about all the regrets that this person has, how disappointed they are around the fact that they let something go that would have given them everything. This could have been someone who chose someone else over you. And they could be like, you know, she or he wasn't a good partner, but I'm realizing that I chose them because I wasn't a good partner. You would have given everything for our partnership. I don't deserve that kind of team player. I didn't. I was unavailable. I would have played games with you. I would have been the reason you were crying at night, and I would have been laughing, being like, haha, they're crying. That's this person's energy. And I think they've been humbled, is what I'm saying. I think this person's really been humbled, and I think this person's starting to realize the way that they acted was not okay. And the reason that they did that was because of their wounds. They could have even projected their own self-image onto you. So what do I mean by that? Sometimes people will think that you're not trustworthy because they're not. Sometimes people will think that you're a hoe or that you for the streets because they are. So that's projecting your own self-image on someone else. And I'm seeing that here, okay? Now they're telling you that this will be a completed cycle, that you either get to decide, okay, do you want this person in your life? Do you want to completely leave them high and dry and behind? This will be the moment where you get to decide what you want from this dynamic. They're telling you that you need to know your worth. That's what they're telling you. Spirit is saying, know your worth. You deserve better than this. Yeah, this person's opening up. Yeah, this person's finally asking for forgiveness. But they also play games with you. They also try to hurt your feelings. They also try to ignore this and drink your memory away, smoke your memory away. Do you deserve the kind of partner that when it comes to, okay, let me be prideful or let me apologize, they go towards pride? You get to decide who you want to go to bed with every night. You get to decide the kind of partner you want to tackle issues with. And for a lot of you, oh, I'm not trying to be mean, but this person is not long-term material. They're not. And I think that could have been the moment where you started to recognize that someone can bring you happiness, but you deserve peace too. You deserve the kind of relationship that you can count on, that you know when they say that they're going to be there, that they're going to do something, they're going to do it, okay? Now, for some of you, before you make a choice, you need to take some time alone so you can make the right choice. Because this person's going to come in with a lot of regret, and I think all of that's going to be overwhelming for you. And some of you are empaths, which means that other people's regrets and sadness and disappointments can rub off on you, and you feel them like they're your own. And you don't need to do that. You need to allow them to hold their own regrets, and you go, okay, you have regrets. That's okay. But I've seen a side of you I never thought that I was going to see. Can I love that side of you as well? Because now that I've seen that side, I need to decide, can I love that side of you as well? Is that going to be the side of you that leaves me on the kitchen floor, on the bathroom floor, crying because you're prideful now and you don't want to compromise, you want to be an ass? That's what I'm saying. And Spirit is saying, take some time to yourself to decide, is this going to be the kind of love that heals you or the kind of love that you need to heal from? Is this a selfish partner or a selfless partner? Now they're telling you to trust that if you come up with the mindset that this person's not long-term for me, trust that. Don't let someone talk you into changing your mind. Let me give you an example. I dated someone months ago where he wanted to move to another fucking continent. And I was like, I'm not moving countries. Well, yeah, we are. No, the fuck we ain't. You are. I'm not. In that moment, I was like, okay, this ain't gonna work anymore because we want different things. He argued with me. You're just wanting to be hard to deal with. You just want to let this relationship go. I'm not moving until 18 months from now. I don't know why you have to figure this out now. I trust that I see this clearly. We clearly want different things. You want to move hours and hours away. I ain't moving any damn where. So we're not compatible anymore. Now, if I would have let him gaslight me, he would have had me in a relationship that I knew was not long lasting because let's be honest, let's be real. We don't have the same end goal. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you do. I'm not changing my mind and you ain't changing yours, which means what? We ain't compatible, which means what? We ain't supposed to be together. That's what it means, okay? Now, in that moment, I had to trust that I knew what was best for me, that I knew that I didn't want this. That's what I'm saying for you. Trust that when you say, I don't want this, I want a partner who's got me. I want the kind of partner that when I have to go to the hospital and I might have to stay for 3 days, they don't abandon me and leave me for the 3 days that I'm there. I want a partner who's going to be there. You deserve that. And if this person is not that kind of person, do not choose them. And don't let them tell you that there's someone that you know that they're not. Because a lot of people will say, well, this is who I am. I'm dependable. I've got good communication. I'm marriage material. But then their actions and how they show up in life, everyone else is like, no, they're not. But they think that they are, but they're not. That's what I'm saying. So Spirit just wants you to know that you can trust what you feel that this relationship is, because that is your truth. Nobody else has to agree with it. Nobody else has to understand it, okay? So that's what I'm saying. Just have faith when this comes in, that it's for a reason, and that sometimes even when something comes back to you doesn't mean that you have to accept it, okay? All right, leaving it here. Have a blessed day.